in a position to where, see, he put her in a position where she was sexualized. Everybody else didn't do that. He did. And according to his own admission, he's the one that bought the dress. So buying it, did he pick it out? Buying it and picking it out are two different things. I can give my woman the money to buy anything and say I bought it, but did he pick it out? He didn't say that. He didn't say that. And to try to manipulate people through scripture and innuendo is to me is manipulating. He's trying to use biblical preferences to justify what he is saying, right? To justify what he's doing. So he's using biblical references and trying to equate them to this, to justify what people see as wrong with this.
Today, if a man falls out at the altar, you will let him lay there. But if a woman lays out at the altar, you'll pull out more sheets than Bed, Bath, and Beyond. In the black church tradition, in case you did not know, in the church that you were raised in the black church that you were raised in, ushers coming down the aisle had to put their hand behind their back. That was, in fact, instituted for female ushers so that men who were sitting on the aisle would not be attracted to look at their derriere. So they had to put their hand behind their back to block the eyes of nasty deacons who couldn't keep focus on the cross.
Look, I'm gonna tell you one thing for certain and two for sure. You're talking about some deacons that can't look. I promise you, when people look at your wife in that dress, they are not thinking about the cross, baby. I promise you that. I promise you that. They're thinking about the mattress. They're thinking about the mattress. That's what they're thinking about. That's what they're thinking about.
We have placed the full responsibility of warding off temptation on women.
We have placed the responsibility of warding off temptation on women. What does that have to do with the dress? See, this is that bullshit I don't like, right? He bad as bitter as a bitter woman. And that's that. If it don't apply, let it fly. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So now you're trying to deflect, right? To make it seem like, but boy, this is some dirty shit. This is some dirty shit.
We have placed the full responsibility of warding off temptation.
She's not tempting. Temptation of what? You got your wife in a dress that gives the illusion of nudity. How is that the responsibility of a man to ward off temptation? He's not tempted to do her. Most men are looking at her in disgust, like, how could you even wear that out in public? What you think is adoration is really a condemnation from other people. Ain't nobody looking at her with no adornment. If people are looking at that, like, how would you? That dress has the illusion of nudity. And you sitting up there trying to justify your lust. You just went through a divorce with Giselle. Y'all got children. You had a baby on your last wife. You're known for cheating. You're known for cheating on women. You're known for cheating on your wife. You're a known cheater. So how the fuck can you sit up here and say that people what he said warding off temptation? You ain't warded off. You not known for warding off temptation. I know you fucking lying.
On women, without putting a demand of sexual discipline on men.
What does this have to do with sexual discipline? You are a fucking manipulator. This is the most manipulating bullshit ever, right? What does saying something about the dress that she have on has to do with any another man's sexual restraint? It's about your sexual restraint. You're the one that will have to walk around sexualize your wife in front of everybody else so that you seem important. It ain't enough for you to be the bishop of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, formerly Eddie Long's church. You're the one sexualizing her, not everybody else. We didn't buy the dress. You said you did. So how the fuck are we sexualizing her when you the one put the dress on her? And you the one, you know why you bought the motherfucker. Don't sit back and act like you just bought the dress because you saw, oh, it's black. No, you saw the same illusion of nudity that the rest of us see. It's the most manipulating ass bullshit ever.
We have swallowed an Americanized rape culture.
Now, you are a disgusting ass nigga. So now it's about our culture. Now you are a disgusting ass nigga. Why now you want to demonize and villainize other men because you got a lustful spirit. You talking about gluttony and all that other stuff. What about that lustful spirit that your ass got? Because again, you got babies on your ex-wife and all kind of shit. You know him for cheating. You got this new wife that you found in the church. I think you married her pretty quick and whatever. I don't give a fuck what the details are. But the point is that you went and bought her a butt-naked dress. You done went and bought her a butt-naked dress. And then you mad because you got something to say, you want to get smart and do all this other shit. Because people are calling you out for it. And you ain't going to go back and say, you know what, y'all right, I shouldn't have bought it. Because now it's going to look like, it's going to make her look some kind of way. So this is your way of really trying to defend her, right? I'm the one that bought it, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. You're not going to come out and say it was inappropriate because then it would be an attack on her. And so you're not going to do that, right? So maybe you just taking the shots for her, right? That's what I want to believe. I'll just believe that you just taking some hits for her, right? She picked it out and stuff like that because it looked like she's a few years your junior. So she probably still got a little fashion sense about her with that ugly ass goddamn jacket your ass wearing up in that goddamn pulpit, that ugly ass tie you got on, and with them thick ass goddamn glasses looking like you're looking through a fish tank, and some shit like that. And some shit like that. Maybe this was a bad day for you. You just didn't know what to put on, but that outfit right there is hideous. Is hideous. So maybe she got a little bit more style. Maybe she got a little bit more drip. Maybe she got a little bit more flavor than you got and shit. Like maybe she add to you because you are getting kind of old, Jamal Bryant. You ain't the same Jamal Bryant that was over there in Baltimore. You're not that same Baltimore Jamal. You over here in Atlanta now. So you trying to keep up with the Atlanta speed because you know in Atlanta, you being over that church and stuff like that, you could be in the in crowd and stuff like that. So I know you probably feel like you got to fit in and your old lady got to look the part and she got to blah, 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 blah. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
American rape culture asked women first, what were they wearing?
So now it's the our culture that asks women first, what were they wearing? No, we're asking you, why would you buy her that to wear? That's what we asking you, Jamal Bryant. We're asking you, why would you buy that for her to wear? It's not about why were you wearing that. It's why would you buy it for her to wear, nigga? That's what it's about, nigga. It's about why would you buy it for her to wear? When you knew people were going to sexualize her because you did. You knew people were going to look at her with lustful eyes because you did. You knew people were going to undress her with their eyes because you did. You might as well show the Oreolios. You might as well show her Oreolios. Put little black dots right there in the front of the motherfucker. And man, to give the illusion of Oreolios on the front. No, you fucking lying.
As if the hemline is an invitation to violation. So no correction for brothers in tight pants. No correction for brothers who got their shirts unbuttoned all the way to their belly button.
You the pastor, you correct them. You let the women correct the women and the men correct the men. If you see all that stuff going on and you see all the men doing that, you the pastor, you the bishop, you do it. You do it. You set that standard. You set that standard. Let the women correct the women and the men correct the men. Any mother of a church, an old lady, and she saw your old lady in that church, get one of them old ass ladies from the church. Yeah, with the wig that be sideways a little bit, don't never be straight. You got to pull that motherfucker. Get her. Go get her that sit on the front pew every day with that big ass hat, and go get her and put that dress on front and see what she tell you. I guarantee you. Yeah, go get one of them old mothers from the church. That's what the fuck you do.
No correction for brothers wearing the tight shirts even when it's wintertime.
Wearing the tight shirts even when it's wintertime. You didn't say you right now, you bishop over a church of a man that did that very thing. Did you ever say anything to Bishop Eddie Long before he died about the tight shirts in the wintertime? Because that's damn sure what Eddie Long used to do. Did you right now, you are right now bishop over the same church that Eddie Long used to pastor, and he's known for the muscle shirts in the wintertime, winter, spring, summer, and fall. He didn't give a damn. He was preaching in a muscle shirt. So now, are you talking about him? Are you referring to him? Don't try to use shit. Right? You think you're being slick. You ain't no slick talker. You ain't no slick talker. Ain't nothing slick to a can of oil. Trying to manipulate people with this bullshit. Trying to justify the inappropriateness of the dress that you bought and the dress that she wore. It's inappropriate. You know it's inappropriate. You trying to be a YN. You out this motherfucker trying to be a YN. I'm the OG YN. I am the OG YN. I am the only OG YN. I'm the original OG YN. You out here trying to be a YN with some fine shit. You want everybody to know you got fine shit. You want everybody to know she fine shit. Look at her, she fine shit. Yeah, see, now you can get an idea of what she look like with no clothes on. Now we got an idea of what she might look like with no clothes on. We see the fold in the thighs. We see the thighs separating where the thighs touch. We see where the thighs separate and all that. We see the hips. We see the curvature. We see the boobs and how they sit up and some shit like that. We see it all. We see that neck. We see her neck and all. We see it all. Yeah, we sexualizing her just like your ass is when you bought that goddamn dress and you gave it to her to put on. What the fuck did you think? Just like you sexualized it when you bought it, we sexualized it when she got it on.
Very clear that the Jezebel spirit is not gender specific.
You a fucking Jezebel. Talking about something. The Jezebel spirit is not gender specific. It is specific in this case. As a matter of fact, in this case, the Jezebel spirit applies to both you and your old lady. She's the Jezebel for putting it on and you the Jezebel for buying it. Sir. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Jezebel spirit is not gender specific. Yeah, she's the Jezebel for putting it on and you're the Jezebel for buying it. Sir.
Others who got their shirts unbuttoned all the way to their belly button. No correction for brothers wearing the tight shirts even when it's wintertime. Very clear that the Jezebel spirit is not gender specific. There are Jezebels and there is Jarrell.
There is Jezebel and there is Jarrell. Now, what about all the if my name was Jarrell and I was in your church, I'd have got up and walked out that motherfucker. Yeah, there's Jezebel and there's Jarrell. If my name was Jarrell and I was in your church and I heard that shit, I'd have got up and walked up out that motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I'd have hollered, fuck you, pastor. I got up at that motherfucker. I I'd have cussed your ass out. Let my name had been Jarrell and I was in that motherfucking congregation when you said that shit right there. I'd have stood up. I said, fuck you, Bishop. And I'd have walked out that motherfucker. On God in them. On God in them. On God in them. And I'd have, fuck you, Jamal, Bryant. And shit like, fuck this church. And I'd have got up and walked straight the fuck up out that motherfucker.
And first, what were they wearing? Direction for brothers wearing the tight shirts even when it's wintertime. Be very clear that the Jezebel spirit is not gender specific. There are Jezebels and there is Jarrell. Because there's a double standard.
Jarrell my ass. I know y'all fucking lying. Some shit like that.